Hello, everyone. I'm Carol Moreland, and this fall I'll be teaching a course called Japanese Art, looking at Six Masterworks. I've chosen a group of works that vary widely in media and time period, and that are significant in the history of Japanese art. They're also ones that I feel are especially fun to look at and talk about. We'll approach these artworks on several levels. First, we'll look at the artwork itself. So how was it made? Who was it made by? And for what purpose? How does it compare to similar works? Then we will broaden our view to look at the context in which it was produced. So how does this work reflect the beliefs and aesthetics and the worldview of its time? So for example, if we're looking at Buddhist works, which we will do, we will delve into the history and the principles of that religion as it applies to the specific artwork. And while we'll imagine that what the work meant to a viewer of the day, we'll also talk about how it strikes us here, now, in the 21st century. This is the fourth course I've taught for Encore, and I'm discovering that Encore learning is one of the great joys of living in retirement in Arlington. Before moving back here, I was in Japan for many years, initially as a student of the language and a part-time English teacher, then as a graduate student doing dissertation research for my PhD in Japanese art, and finally as a foreign service spouse and university professor. All along, Japan, especially the art of Japan, has held a deep interest for me. It's given me new ways of seeing the world and has expanded my idea of what art can be. And living in such a different place has led to a particular interest in the way one culture sees another and interprets another. And this has played out throughout Japan's history in its long and significant contact with China and Korea, and its later encounter with the West and the modern world. Related to this is the way a country sees its own past and what it deems worthy of preservation, and how it reshapes or reuses traditions so that they speak to a contemporary audience. All that will also be part of our discussions, and which I envision as a core part of this class, because although I will do a lot of lecturing and I will show images in PowerPoint, I'm very much interested in what questions and comments you may have. Suggested readings and links to supplementary materials will be posted regularly. So if you enjoy looking at art and would like to expand your understanding of Japanese culture, past and present, I welcome you to join me this fall. I'm looking forward to sharing my passion for Japanese art with you. Thank you very much.